Today we're going to look at how to use Logic Pro to record more than one track at a time. So when you open up Logic Pro, this will be the screen that you will see. Here at the bottom, you'll notice the input devices are the Scarlett 18 in 20 out USB device. That's the interface that we're using. You'll want to make sure that that is there. If it's something else that's written there, so maybe it's the built-in input, click on this arrow and then make sure in the input and output devices that you've chosen the Scarlett. If you've changed some settings, make sure you click on apply changes, and then you can close this window. We're going to start with just one track right now, and then we'll add another track later. Right now I'm using microphone number 1, so all the microphones are labeled in the studio and in the engineer's room. I'm in the engineer's room right now, so I'll change this input to input 1 so that it's working with that microphone. And I will create. So now that I've got this track, we'll see it's called Audio 1. I'm going to rename that. You can call it whatever you want, but it's important to properly label things so that when you're working with multiple tracks, you can keep things organized and know what's going on. So now we are going to use microphone number 2. So we need to add another track. So we're going to click on the little plus sign here and change this to input number 2. And again, we're going to create one track and we will create it. So now that we've got our 2 tracks created, I'm going to change again this name to Studio Mic. So now you're going to want to make sure that both the R buttons are clicked. And so you've enabled recording on both of those. And now you're also going to want to hold down Shift and click on both tracks so that they're selected. Now I have Mr. Martel in the studio. I'll just get him to say hello.
Hello.
Okay, so now you're able to, using the knobs on the interface, you can test the levels, make sure that they're at a good level. So again, I'll just get you to say hello, Mr. Martel.
Hello.
Okay, perfect. So when you are ready to record, you can either click on the R button on your keyboard or you can click the record button up here. So right now we've got the count in selected, so you'll hear 4 beats and then the recording will start. So I'm going to hit the button now. Okay, so now we're recording, and I could ask Mr. Martel a question like, what's your favorite color?
I'm going to go with blue since I'm standing in a blue room.
Okay. So again, the conversations can be had. You can see here you've got the sound waves are recording. Mr. Martel, what's your favorite music?
Ooh, I'm kind of eclectic in my music choices, so I'm going to stick with that and dodge that question.
Okay, very well done. Okay, so now when you're done recording, you can hit the space bar and we can go back and listen to our recording. And that is the end of that. So now, when you're done your editing and you're ready to share your song or save it as an MP3, you're going to click on File. Again, before actually, you're going to make sure that both of these tracks are selected. So if one is selected, you hold down Shift and click on the other one so that they're both highlighted. Go to File. We're going to go to Bounce, and we're going to bounce the project or section. And we're going to want to make sure that it's exporting as an MP3 and click OK. Choose your destination. You can rename it if you want and bounce. Now that it's done its magic, if we go to our Finder, and here is our MP3. Okay, so now we're recording. And that is that.